I guess no official introduction, but this is now our Mercenaries gear, Hustle and Treachery. I'd love to make a bulwark for him. That would be very nice. But till then, just random resistances. I've got Spirit, Lore, 10 all res, plus 1 Necro skills here. Could definitely get a better head. Stealth, Magic Find, Nagel Ring, 7 all res, Rite of Passage. Then just a variety of lifers and resistances across these. Stats and skills, pretty much everything Vitality, just enough for gear. And then maxed 1 points and everything else, 3 points in Revive just to get a couple more. Maxing Corpse Explosion and 1 point in Amp damage. Twitch Throw Golem, we already have a Bill Golem, so let's go into Hell and continue this run there. Let's go down to players 1.
All who oppose me, beware.
So, Mercenary now with Might and Fanaticism boosting up our dudes. It's lovely. So it's been a pretty good run. Honestly, we've been able to stick on players 8 for a lot of it. Now, one thing to note about this run is that players 8 Corpse Explosion is not quite as good. It's still good. But on players 1, your Corpse Explosion will like kill everything, essentially, in like one shot. On players 8, it takes many Corpse Explosions, can be a lot harder. So something to sometimes think about is, do I want to run that or not, right? Do I want to just have the easy explosions? Or do I want to take some time? Now you can see our resistances are really bad. This is because I'm not really using any like res here. I don't have any res here. I don't have any res here. No res there. Only 10 there. Like nothing on my belt.
Impossible.
So I'm not really running too much stuff to actually help myself tank. But it's for the most part okay because our character can still just kind of kill everything anyways. So Corpse Explosion does percentage 70 to 120% of life. Corpse life. So it can do just, yeah, a lot of damage because the mobs are pretty tanky. And again, on players 1, massive. On players 8, not quite as strong, but still good. Okay, we leveled up. Another point. Corpse Explosion.
Impossible.
Hustle Rinward is giving the Fanaticism more.
Impossible.
I mean, honestly, that Fanaticism is like Fanaticism might. It's so gross. It works the same, Peter.
I need mana.
Yeah, so players count. The reason that corpse explosion on a high players count isn't as good, it's because it's based off the player's one base HP amount. That's the corpse explosion value, not their like player's 8 HP value.
Trust.
So it's only doing it as if it was P1 damage, even though the mobs have P8 life. Thus, you aren't doing nearly as much as you would kind of hope. Durga!
Welcome.
Brutal. Stay alive. Alright, to the stony field we go.
I sense
Like
many
with the
spirits
boots.
around the stones.
Nothing. Oh, it'd be ridiculous if it's
I
scaled.
can't. Impossible.
I made you go to offline mode now. Offline's great, man. Also, I talked about it before, but ooh, Io rune. Uh-oh. Well, that's bad. Can anybody tell me why that's bad? Because Bulwark is Shale, Io, Soul. I am putting all of them in there. Don't make me farm this stuff again.
Impossible.
We might borrow some things across again. We did enough farming of it.
Impossible.
We did enough farming of it.
I can't. Impossible. Impossible.
Can ever do enough farming? We did. For chip gems. Uh-huh. Go swinging. Ouch.
Not enough mana. Impossible.
Black Marsh. This has actually been a great run for the Mercenary, man. Hustle, insight, treachery, and now Bulwark. Can't ask for much more than that.
Impossible. Impossible.
My res are not great.
I can't.
If I really felt bad about my res, I could go put an Ancient's Pledge on. Ralort Tau. And a random Kite Shield. I'd lose the +1 skills. But gain 48 all res. And that'd put me in a pretty decent spot, so. Smoke would also be nice, but that requires a Lum Rune, which I don't have. So.
I can't. Impossible.
Control the Perfect Spirit, let's go. Huh. Where's the waypoint? I was gonna say this is like the only spot it can be. Or just find a Viper Magi. Yeah, of course. Just find a Viper Magi. Why didn't I think of that?
This place reeks.
It's pretty funny we dropped a Serpent Skin armor right after that. Coco Mal Sanctuary. It is nice.
Good day.
Good day.
Jammers. What's going on? Thank you very much. How was your stream? Bone armor and synergies for summon Necro.
I can't.
Once you've like maxed everything, you can, but again, like you shouldn't really be getting hit that much, so yeah, YouTube stream broke. I'd rather get more elsewhere, but you know, I mean, I can see it if you're looking for like something to do with your points. Once you've maxed a lot of the stuff you need, and no real point in putting like every single point you can into some resist or anything. It's going well. Make sure we're on P1. Let's dive in on the Countess. Corpse explosions. Gotta be careful not to get popped by that soul rune. Alright, so that is half of the bulwark.
Good day.
We have Am again. We do have a Chip Sapphire. 33 to life, level 66. Let's take a peek. No shell room. Hustle can be on any weapon. All right. And Shale IO Soul. Shale IO Soul makes Bulwark. And Bulwark is very nice. 28 recovery. Lifesteal, unfortunately, we only rolled 4%. Increased max life, replenish life 30, damage reduced.
I'll put that to
We'll
good
give that
use.
to Durga. Durga stacking up. My man stacking up. Build up our army. Okay. Bulwark is a new rune word in Dutorius. My mercenary has fanaticism from hustle. Ouch! Hello, damage. Don't you dare die on me, Bill Golem. Now, teleporting is going to be your main friend here for sure, as it will allow you to just regather in all your summons that you need. Ooh, curse, fanaticism, this is not looking great for Bill. Get a nice big army. I'm trying to keep Bill alive, man.
It's locked.
I'm trying my best.
This place has the stench.
Yeah,
of
Mercenary
demons
has
about it.
Hustle, Treachery, and Bulwark. Pretty much the three like best rune words to give him in the mid game. Maybe Obedience, but for the summon I prefer Hustle still anyways. Hustle is only level 1 Fanat, but you have to remember he's giving Fanaticism to all these mobs, so every other party member is getting, you know what, 14% extra damage or 20%, whatever it is for level 1. How do you heal Iron Golem? You don't. You just pray that he doesn't die, and I guess you can well him. Or you teleport him away and let him heal on his own. Yes, I have the Might Mercenary as well, so we're double stacked Might Fanat. Plus Hustle also gives burst of speed, and then gives literally damage to him.
Torture of caged starvation.
So like, it's pretty crazy when you think about my Mercenary right now. He has Might Aura, Fanaticism Aura, Fade proc, Venom proc, Burst of Speed proc. Dude is stacked. I know the burst. Well, ooh, yeah, the burst of speed and fade are overriding each other. Not at the same time. He has both of those procs and he only gets one. But honestly, both are great. Then he has the damage reduction from the bulwark. No, Bill! Oh, Bill, you lived a good life, my friend. Alright, tower shield instead. He was gone too soon. Just like all the other greats. Ah, it's a cruel, cruel world in Diabloverse. Oh god, let's just get away from all that. Too much. I have an insight. We can make an insight golem later if we want. But there's no chance. How much is one hit of a skelly with all the buffs and amp? Let's see. My skellies are 185 to 187 damage. And then I've got amp damage, which is 100%. We've got Might Aura, which is 150%. We've got, and those might stack like outside of each other, so it might end up being like, you know, 100 and then times 150 or something. I have to remember where the order of the stacking is. Then they've got Fanaticism, level 1, which is like 14% or something. You're a madman, Shaz. Okay, I think we have Corpse Explosion max now. Ooh, do Harmony Bow for it. Sure. With the bigger aura until he dies. Fanat is 25% damage to party. Okay.
I need a key.
I guess you would need to be able to do a bow. It needs to be metal. Are there any metal bows? Would a Treachery Iron Golem proc fade? Uh-huh.
Impossible.
Yes, he would.
Impossible. I can't.
Alright. And time for Andariel, and again we can make a little bit of like a corpse explodey spot for her. Usually. Just pop up everything around her. Dang, everybody dying. Whoa, what? I didn't say a TP, did I? Alright, we're just gonna reset that. I was too busy looking around, having fun with all this stuff. I wasn't looking at all my minions to see if they were getting destroyed. And Duriel is painful.
The order welcomes you.
I can't do that here.
Everybody dies there. Alright, we got Durga back.
Greetings.
Oh, I am out of gold though. Okay. So, for some gold, I do have a lot of gems. We'll go ahead. I'm not going to be using the gems. We also have some runes we could sell.
I sense a demonic presence here. It's locked.
Let's go get some summons. I guess we can get summons down here in level 4 if we just go over first. Or see what spawns down there. Also good to have some revives for Andariel. Try res booties with magic find. Now I do lose 30 faster run walk, but I think I'm okay with it. Tri-res is pretty cool.
I need mana.
This is how it should go. Couple of pops.
Back to the hell that spawned you,
Bingo bango
Andariel.
bongos, and you're good to go. Nice and easy. Dang. 2 grand scepters, both worthless.
Hello.
No gold drop whatsoever. All right. And just like that, Act 1 is done. GG, everybody. Well done. Put more vitality in. $73 to life. Yep. I like that.
Impossible. Impossible.
No, Durga. He's with everything he's got. Hell is just so brutal, man. Hell is just so brutal. TTS has just been down, man. It hasn't come back up yet. Literally no clue. Okay, there.
I am overburdened.
Pick up a couple things, try and get a little bit of gold maybe. Let's go get Mercenary. Come on, Mr. Durga. Tough time for the company. I started playing Diablo 2 probably in about 2001. I think with LOD is when I really started playing it. I've played classics since then, of course, plenty, but and old patches, but I don't think I started right on. And pretty much every year since then.
I can't. Not enough mana.
Do you ever give a long break? D2? No. I mean, there's been a couple of times during my streaming career where I've, like, stopped playing D2 for, you know, a week or two to go, like, play through Path of Exile or something. Or I played a couple weeks of D4. StarCraft. Maybe a week of StarCraft.
Impossible.
Never much more than a week or so. Oh, it's always fun having itchy revives because they always travel so funny between all your stuff.
I can't carry anymore.
So Irathas are nice to get the 30% cold res. I will go ahead and take that. These MF gloves have been nice, but it's time to get a little bit of resistances on our character, I think. Even if it's just a little bit. Nothing more. So I play anything for fun, not streaming. I played chess a little bit.
Not enough mana.
Not streaming. And... But that's really, like, chill. I don't even do a lot of, like, studying of it or anything. I'm just really, like... a couple games here and there. Hey, we got that life grand charm now.
Not enough mana.
So Runebow. Go get a little gold and put this back. But mostly I just have like
Blessings to you.
so much work to do. I feel like that I'm just always trying to catch up on work. What? It's ridiculous.
Woo.
Woo. What a find. 320s. Cash 320s. Thanks, Big Tuna. Yeah, at this point I could keep going with Summon Resist. I'm just gonna keep doing a few more revives. That's wild. Absolutely wild. 8 to life is not enough. Alright. Streamer seed for sure. Can't even argue it, man. That's crazy. Random 320s in the shop. Rare ones can be 220s with, you know, some nice other mods on them. But in many cases, that is what you want still. You just want 320s. So, it's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty.
Move.
Bright Eyes with the Prime sub. Welcome back 9 months. Happy baby. F2 for the 108 months. Oh my god, F2.
Impossible.
That's a long time.
Not enough mana.
Chaos work with the Prime sub. It's a Prime train. Everybody check if you have a Twitch Prime sub available. You press subscribe or you hover over my screen. There should be a thing that tells you if it's available or not at this moment. You can use it here. You can use it somewhere else. Just make sure you use it or you're giving it to Daddy Bezos. For him to go get another wedding in
Impossible.
Venice. Or to pay for his divorce, I guess, in the future. I mean, almost pre-restraint. There's no... What a map.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Classic roundabout.
Impossible.
Try and pick up some money. 'Cause I've been a little bit broke.
What a pity. I was beginning to enjoy the darkness.
Hello.
Nice. Money, money, money. Poison Necros, I don't enjoy summer Necro damage, only companions.
Impossible.
Yes, he's not doing damage himself. All the damage comes from your summons. Poison Necro is kind of hard, especially if you are without like a lot of gear. It can be pretty tough.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Again, Maggot Lair without a telestaff. Enjoy, my friend. As well as the Arcane Sanctuary, especially the Arcane Sanctuary in Hell, because you have the physical immune ghost. So, for those reasons. Also, if you're wondering why I collected all of the Ort runes, or I mean chip gems and Ort runes, each one of those will work to restore all the charges on a telestaff, which is about like 75,000 gold or so. So instead of using 75,000 gold, I can use an Ort rune and chip gem in the cube. And I can get a free repair of all the charges. Just a fun little recipe.
Move.
This is fantastic.
Akin595, thank you for the prime sub. And like I said, here as well, especially with physical immune, ghost, even though I think I do break them. Yeah, I do break them with amp damage, but that's still pretty rough. Any chip gem and an Ort rune will repair the charges, yes. And durability.
It's locked.
So, we have fanaticism from Hustle. Sheesh, first way into a gorgeous Talrash's Dunes. Crazy. And we have some gore bellies that we can revive. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. Alright. Let's go, baby. Clay Golem to help slow Duriel. Crushing blow from the Erdars. That's nice and easy. You can always chug thawing potions or give thawing potions to your mercenary. Classic drop. Classic Duriel.
Hello. I came too late. Now, destruction is...
And just like that, Act 2 is complete.
Good day.
Hello.
Duriel's got a lot of funny things about him with all that. His loot would be so nice if it wasn't so bad. Those TP portal really just mess with his loot so much. In Act 3, the suckers are going to be pretty annoying. They're going to sap your stamina. Buying some stamina potions can be really nice. Sometimes just the recommended course of action.
I can't.
And again, for the most part, I do like kind of sticking on players 1. Because Corpse Explosion is just so good once it gets high up on P1. Plus it allows you to just kind of keep all your stuff. And you can just go around and murder things really quickly.
Perhaps I can trade this for something better. I can't.
So I always find it to be really nice, but do as you please. Move at the speeds that you want to move at.
I can't.
There we go. Stay alive, buddy. And this is what makes Fishymancer so good, though. Because all you need is one guy to die,
Impossible.
and then you're good to go. From there, everything else will blow up, pretty much. Can this do Ubers? Uh-huh. Getting the Erdars and then jumping on the bosses will just absolutely murder the Ubers. You get like 8, 9, 10 Erdars all diving on top. Dead. Clear jungle, nice. That is true. I will use every one of Duriel's drops.
Impossible. Impossible.
We have the waypoint first. We did.
Impossible.
How many acts are there? 5.
I need mine.
We found Ko. Where did we find Ko Rune? More vitality, experience shine. I don't remember now. Was it in the chaos or? Yeah, somewhere in Nightmare. Somewhere around there.
It's locked.
Ooh, 11% fire res. Yes, please. We're finding a lot of nice charms on this run. I mean, just so many. Soul Rune and Jidbin.
This is a powerful weapon. Perhaps Orbs can tell me more about it. I can't carry it.
Beautiful. Always trash. Just classic. And we move forward. Another level, more revives.
Impossible.
Again, kind of pick and choose what you want.
I need mana.
This is definitely the point where, yeah, if you wanted, you could start putting points into like bone wall or bone armor, and then like some synergies. You could be doing that instead of revive. That would totally be acceptable. Edge, crossbow, iron golem. Be nice until he dies.
Impossible. Impossible.
What's my personal record in finishing? For summon Necro or like a hell sorceress speedrun? Because those are going to be very different. Nice item to buy from a vendor to remake Iron Golem with. Ah, don't waste your money. Just make your Iron Golem out of whatever random, you know, mage plate or whatever you find on the ground. I mean, you still need the Amryn, but actually, yeah, you can't use a bow. That's right, because it's not metal. You need something iron. Can you use a crossbow? If you can use a crossbow, then Yeah. Man, we are grooving. Level 68 already. Nice and smooth. Corpse explosion melts. Corpse explosion does melt. One of the best skills in the game. Oh no, Durga! Why did Durga die so easily there? Sad.
I am overburdened. Hello.
Let's go get him back. Armors are always just really easy money, so definitely consider them.
Good day.
If you just want your money needs met. Have I memorized all of the rune words? I mean, probably not all of them. There's plenty of rune words that, like, I never ever make. So, you know, I just don't have as much memory on it.
Impossible.
Dang, Durga. Alright, dang, everybody there. We just got pummeled.
Greetings.
Crossbows don't work with Iron Golem. Yeah, rip. Okay. So no edge, no faith. Yeah. A lot of no-goes for it.
Impossible.
We'll do it later. Crossbows was a good idea. Hopefully not an inside map. Feels more and more like an inside map every second. Unless this is going to cut down over here. Yeah. Alright, it's going to be inside.
Impossible.
Unfortunate.
It's locked.
Alright. Traven Cole will be a little bit difficult. Let's go back to the Flare Jungle and snag some summons. Let's go. Now, the main thing to really try and focus on here is just getting a corpse explosion or two nearby. If we can just get them popped. Additionally, if your summon golem can distract them, then they won't be healing. So they're only healing when they're not, like, fighting. So if you have a summon golem and another summon up on them, and you kind of have like a summon at least fighting each one individually, then they're not going to heal each other in that time.
The temple's dark
that can
power
be
is broken.
Nice way. To prevent that. Okay. Turgo wants some more blood.
Impossible.
Okay, we got some maulers. Remember, these are crushing blow. Ow. So we'll go ahead and get these for revives. Dexterity. If you want, again, to grind some sweet items, here's a great place to do it. Get that waypoint. Go from there.
I can't. Impossible. I can't.
Now remember, endurance can be extremely long.
Impossible.
So it can take a little bit to get to the end. I use Chrome. And here we go, like we talked about before. If we take Chip and Ort, put it together, boom, 33 teleport charges. Okay. And let's go jump on Mr. Mephisto. No. Come on. Hey, summon. Right here. And let him go to work. Get those crushing blow hits. Oof. You can see those chunks. These are the ones you want for Ubers, because they're lightning immune and Mephisto won't wreck them as fast. Yeah. Good point.
Hello. Greetings.
Grab some money. Act 3 complete. Lightning resist and fire resist. I prefer it over cold. Additionally, there's also a little bit of magic find and some PLR on it, so we'll say yes, please. Go ahead and repair a little. I'm using Spirit. So Spirit has 2 to all skills, hit recovery, life, mana, you know, like magic absorb, lots of nice things. Whereas white is good, but really it's 3 to P and B skills, of which I'm only using Corpse Explosion. And then 4 to Skeleton Mastery. That's really the only other benefit. So it will give slightly more Skeleton Mastery, but... And then if I made it in a, you know, 3 open socket or 2 open socket, like +3 to Skeleton Warrior, Skeleton Ray Skeleton, then like sure, that'd be nice, but Here is Mr. Isual. You do have to be careful of souls. Now, Corpse Explosion actually wrecks Isual's face. Hello. Yeah. But we also get our faces wrecked. Yeah. By cold enchanted lightning. Yes, thank you. Can you put that back? Good job.
Are you doing a bite?
Now, one thing that you can always do is reset if that area is just too spicy. For instance, if there's terrible, awful souls in there, and you don't want to fight those, just reset. That's all.
What do you need?
Don't, like... We almost had a spot where we could have been okay, but... Okay, we got souls again, which sucks. Yeah, I mean, it's just too many there, right?
Did Darcy throw up right here?
Looks like it. She was just hacking away all over the place, so I didn't...
What do you need?
It's great. Gave her a little too much water, I guess.
That was before I gave her water.
Ay, ay, ay. Merce has to be strong for this Necro. Definitely helps. Okay, we have souls again. See if we can get Isual without souls. Just the 1 soul. Okay, we can maybe do this here. So we'll go to the Cold Plains. I guess we'll go to here first.
Hello again.
Don't push that, please. Please don't push.
Hey, Daddy, twice.
Alright, there we go. And get some summons. And go a little bit more. Let's get a couple more summons and we'll go take Isual. Not that we super need Isual at this point. But it can still be nice to have. Whoa, hello. corpse explode Isual, and he will do it.
Impossible.
Nice and easy. Now we still have to deal with souls of getting out of here, but... There we go.
Impossible.
You're 2 under leveled, yes. Your level plus Hal's level has to be greater than the monster's level. Maybe even equal to. Hey. No, we're not pushing that. Gotta find the waypoint out here. Well, that's annoying. Where's the waypoint at? There it is. Okay, and we'll go 2 more points to revive. Just really get our revive count up. We will repair our tele staff. River of Flame waypoint. And like I say, you can really just level as much or as little as you're wanting along the way here. Farm as much or as little as you want with gear, all the stuff. You can kind of just make those decisions as you're playing along and how you're feeling. Because you can see that, like, it's definitely getting to the point where, okay, all right, we're getting a little bit weaker. Having some plus to skills for our summons would definitely help our character out. You know. Like a few more points in skeleton and skeleton mastery would do nicely. How strong are skellies? They're decently strong, but there are mobs that can really kind of like take it to them, so. Oh, Durga!
Not enough mana.
Brutal. Let's go get Durga really fast. There's not much damage, so that's why. It's really just damage will be from the corpse explosion and all your summons and all that. Head. Nope. I mean, 2 to summon resist 1 to revive is fine, but +1 Necro skill is just better.
Impossible.
It also can be very helpful in these areas before you summon to just drag over even a couple of mobs. So here I can have a couple Venom Lords that I can use to pop onto Sace. And usually you can get a few more there. That was kind of an unfortunate spawn, but
Impossible.
just to do like an initial little bit of damage. So then you can corpse explode, corpse explode, right? And it all will just follow right after. Didn't follow my own rule right there. But to be fair, this is kind of a tougher boss to have that always specced out.
I need mana.
Let's get more skellies. Perfect. Make sure we're on players 1. We are level 69. And it is Diablo time. Now, of course, having some Erdars here is really nice. But between all of the summons that we have, this should still be fine. Then just watch for Diablo breathing lightning towards your face. And that's pretty much it. No Thorns Aura. No, I'm playing a non-Thorns build in this one. And Booyaka Shah, some gorgeous laying of hands for 50 fire res. Act 4 is done. 1 act to go.
Hello.
And we will move fast. Well done, everybody. Still on P1. I always like to just check and verify I'm on P1 because sometimes
It takes more
I
than a
change to
siege
P8 for whatever reason. And like we talked about before as well, you totally can do Players 8 for some of the farming, especially with Eldritch Pindle here. You can do that same kind of idea. Farm, you know, get the free summons there in Eldritch's land and then go farm Pindle.
What a messy little deal.
That works out pretty sweet. We'll go ahead and repair our telestaff. And we'll put another repair in there.
Impossible.
Take it off, equip it again. Set a TP. Ooh, there's the waypoint. Nice. And where is our exit?
I can't.
There we are. Uh-huh. I get you.
I can't.
hungry?
What? Is it yes or no? You hungry? Yeah or no?
Yeah, no. Perfect. We'll do another tele repair. Put one more set in there. Sapphire. Let's go ahead and get a waypoint as well. And go find the ancients. And again, I'm teleporting. This is just, you know, because we've done all that we really need to do and show and everything for this, but we're teleporting to showcase
The resting place of the
the
ancients.
final kind of important pieces. But feel free to go slower through all of those areas, level up more, do all that. Let's see. We will go ahead and grab some Erdars. So let's go back to Durance of Hate. I believe we had them in here. There's 5 right there. 6, 7, 8. Should be a pretty good number. Mauler, just a big old beefy tanky dude. So I'm going to revive them to become my own. Yeah.
Impossible. I need mana.
Alright. And hopefully that is good enough. I guess let's go get a couple more skellies. We are a couple skellies short. And we can get a couple more revives as well. There we go. Alright, let's go. Good ambulance. So the thing that we're really just looking for is making sure none of them are stone skin. More importantly, none of them are physical immune. Stone skin is still annoying. It can work and be fine. Physical immune, way too annoying. If you have that, just reset. Right, open the town portal and reset it. Otherwise, we'll just kind of let all of our skellies and Erdars run wild. Kind of run a train on these dudes. Then just make sure you're taking care of yourself, keeping yourself out of the fray, so you don't get accidentally whacked by Talik. Yeah, they're cursed and whatever, but like, it's fine. I mean, we do plenty of damage. Everything is fine. The only thing I have to worry about is Talik is teleport. And so I just want to make sure he doesn't teleport on top of me and then whirlwind me and kill me. So that'll be my only fear that I have here. I'd love to Teleon stomp him and have everybody hit him, but I know as soon as I do, he's going to whirlwind right into me and I'm going to die. So instead we will let them slow poke, kill him. Ancients are done. Let's go finish this puppy off. Hopefully no souls on level 2. As we get souls. I do want to get the waypoint. So we will. Go ahead and do that. Our Erdars gave it their best. Okay. Souls right off the bat, then boss souls, then more boss souls, yeah. Hopefully no souls in our throne. Death Lords and Dolls, I wouldn't say are my favorite in place of it, but at least it is no souls. So, I will say that. You do want to at least get all the corpses up anyways. Whether you're corpse exploding them or reviving them or whatever. Just because there can be some nasty stuff from wave 2.
Impossible.
Now, one trick is Baal will decrepify the closest person to his portal. So, if all your mobs go down there and you stay up here, Baal will decrepify you, but not all of your mobs, thus allowing your mobs to still remain and your, remain and keep them from just getting, you know, in your mercenary, keep them from getting wrecked in that capacity. So this is kind of a really nice place to stand. Whenever you're a caster and you want your mercenary or whatever summons to not get decrepified, or if you're playing in a party, this is often just the place to be. One more wave. Mana. We could go get some more Erdars if we want for Mr. Baal. We can try dive them here, see how this goes. It's okay. Let's go get the Erdars. It's good you got to see that so you can see the difference between Erdars and non. That is players 1. I mean, Baal's just a real tanky boy, and Summoner doesn't have a lot of damage. You know.
Impossible.
Three right here. Trying to see where more are. Okay, a couple more there. There. They have crushing blow, so. Three, 4, 5. now you can already see just getting a few Erdars rolling. And they can hit and get that crushing blow off. It's a pretty big difference. Pretty big difference. And if you decrepify, if you have decrepify and your clay golem hits Baal, he cannot do almost all of his things, including like teleporting. Come on. Get us around. I'm out of teleports, so that's why. I can't tell he's stomping right now to finish him. Let's just go repair. Should have enough gold. Drinking a thawing potion can also be really...
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Kill the fake one as well. Come on. Get the final kills. So close. They're gonna wear off just prior, aren't they? Yep. And booyakasha.
Never doubt my skills.
Just like that. Congratulations. You just beat hell with the summon Necro. Well done, everybody. Good job to you all. Let's do a quick review and then we'll sign it off. So we have enough strength and dex to wear a longsword for our spirit. We have vitality for the rest. For our skills, we're max, then maxed corpse explosion. Then we started to max revive. Again, if you want to put more points into summon or resist, you can. More into like golem mastery. I don't know why you do that, but you can. If you want to get more mages, you can. They suck, but hey, do what you want. If you want to get some bone armor, that can be like a nice small thing to put in, you know, just like fine there. Amp damage, if you want to get a point down in Decrepify, some point in Life Tap or something, you can also do that, right? More points just in the curses to help out in a variety of ways. All sorts of things there. We have a Spirit, of course, for $2 skills. We have a Lore for plus $1 skills. Still just using this 10 all res, 15 MF Ami. I'd love to get plus to summon skills or Necro skills here. Necro skills on this head. We still have our stealth. Never found like a lum for a smoke or anything, or a lum for a splendor or anything like that. So just kind of sticking with these guys. We found some laying of hands right at the end. Otherwise, just other res and magic find gloves that we were using. So 55 res is nice. 21% magic find Nagel ring. This was kind of a enjoy the magic find sort of run. 73 life Demonite Sash, 7 all res ring that we found, and then some tri-res booties. We had some 30 fast run walks prior, but tri-res and 20 MF, it was hard to pass up on this character especially because I have all the summons, so like I'm okay standing around not running as fast. Charm wise is really nice, a lot of just life and resistance charms, right? So just whatever we could get there with that was great. And then our handy dandy teleport staff. So that's it. That is your summon Necro. We're level 71. We could continue going forward. We could do some terror zones. We could go do Ubers. Again, using these Erdars, you can dive on top of Mephisto with just a big stack of those. And they'll just go and just chunk him down. And then you can do the same for Baal and Diablo. Getting poison from one of the Act 3 temple poison spiders can also be really nice for that because it can stop the regen for like 4 minutes or whatever. So, yeah. That was your Summon Necro guided playthrough. Don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. GG. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, everybody. Have a good one.